I don't know. Honestly, we're in better spots tonight. I need to rewatch it, but I felt like we didn't capitalize in those moments for whatever reason. I mean, we did have, Carlos had a great chance, a golden chance in the first half. Usually he scores that. That's kind of a bread and butter shot for him. We're right there to win the game, in the 75th minute. And that's what's frustrating is it's another game where we're right there. It's a difficult team to play. They scored 8 goals against 2 very good teams, Orlando and Cincinnati, and we're 0-0 with them in the 75th minute. And disappointing to give up the set piece goal. When you look at Philly, it's always going to be, set pieces, transitions, and crosses. Those are things that we talked about and worked on all week, and disappointing to give up a set piece goal because I thought, that was the difference in the match.
Hayden, you had one here? Physical game tonight, so just your thoughts on that, and also you lose Campagna pretty early in the game. I don't know if there is an update on his injury.
Yeah, I thought we fought hard today. Honestly, against Philadelphia, you always have to be ready to fight. You have to be ready for first and second balls. You have to be ready to head a lot of balls out of the box. You've got to be up for their press. And I thought our guys were. I thought our energy was really good to start the game. Again, I thought we got in a lot better spots this game to score and create. Don't think we did well enough in those spots. So we got to continue to work on that. I have to continue to, do a better job of obviously getting these guys to score goals. There's no doubt. But I think we're a lot closer than it might seem with the results. We've played 3 really good teams, and at the end of the day, we got 1 draw. It's not good enough, the results. But as I told the guys, it's a long season, and we're a lot closer than it seems, and we're in every game. We're right there. Obviously the story will be we haven't scored and we haven't won. But we gotta keep the right perspective and keep working. We got 31 games left.
Let's go across the front row here. We'll just go Sam and then round down.
Obviously, with Campana injured, Max Uri came in. Obviously, just kind of tough position with the injury happening so early in the game.
Yeah.
Just how do you feel, he did kind of enter in that situation, and how do you perform tonight?
Yeah, I mean, we brought Maxi in to kind of be a guy off the bench, a guy that would play spot minutes. He's getting up there in years, but I thought, he did a good job, especially first half. I think my perspective is we're right there, and we fell apart a little bit after we gave up the goal. But I thought up to that point, up until that goal, I'm actually really pleased with how they played overall. Maxi's a part of that. Obviously, it's difficult to lose your striker. There's no doubt. Not sure what the injury is or how long he's out. I haven't talked to the medical staff, but that's always going to be tough. And I thought he did a good job.
So, before this homestand, you talked about the importance of winning at home. At this point, you have 2 losses at home. Do you have a message to fans, especially after last season, and kind of hopeful message for them?
Yeah, just keep the faith. It's a long season. We've only played 3 games. It's a new group. I think we're competitive, as you've seen in every game. The last 2 games are good teams, very, very good teams. So obviously we lost 2 games to very good teams. Still think we're defending really well. That gives me great hope. I'm like you and everybody else. I want to see more goals. So we got to keep working at it. But keep the faith. It's a long season.
Noel Buck made his first appearance since his loan with Southampton. How do you think he played today? It looked like he was slotted in at left back instead of midfield. How do you think he performed, and what are your thoughts on his development going forward?
Yeah, we played him as a wing back. We kind of went into a 3-4-3, and really it becomes a winger at that stage. I don't think he had enough time really to do too much, but I think that's a role that he can play for sure.
Coach, Gustavo Sponsor Radio USA. I'd just like you to comment on 2 specific players. On the positive side, I feel like Ceballos played pretty well tonight on defense. If you could talk about him, and also Longoria had a good first half, but again in the second half he gets subbed out. I feel like he's out of gas in the second half. Can you talk about those two players?
Yeah, again, I felt like our guys fought really hard. Obviously, we gave up a goal and ended up losing the game 2-0. So, but I objectively thought we did all the things I wanted them to do in terms of fight, in terms of first and second balls, in terms of all the things dirty little things you have to do against Philadelphia to be in the game. I thought the guys did them. And Ceballos, he was an animal, and I thought Fofana, all these guys, that's the disappointment. I believe in this team a lot. It's just I know we haven't gotten results the first 3 games like we want, but it's just a much different feeling for me. I believe in these guys, and I know that we can do it. I think that's the key.
We'll take one last question here. All right, we'll go set. Last one.
Can you just talk about starting Eli Feingold over Brandon Bott tonight?
Yeah, it just felt like we wanted to see how we do. We really like him. We've watched training, obviously, for 6 weeks, and I think you saw he's very good on the ball. He's very skillful. He drives. He's athletic. He's a very natural soccer player. I thought he had a good game.